Hello all you curious minds out there. Ever felt that the world seems unfair at times? Do you sometimes feel like those making decisions are disconnected from the consequences? Well, Nassim Nicholas Taleb shares your concerns, and he's got a principle that he believes can fix this. It's called having skin in the game. Let's break it down.
Skin in the game is an economic and ethical principle whereby those who seek to gain from their activity should also lose when things go wrong. In other words, the idea aims to create symmetry of risk and return. King Hammurabi of Babylon already used the principle when he established one of history's first laws. To ensure high construction quality inside the empire, one set of laws was for the builders.
Picture this, you're about to skydive and there are two parachute packers. One straps on the parachute they pack themselves, ready to jump with you. The other refuses to jump but insists their parachute is the best. Who would you trust? That's what having skin in the game is all about, sharing the risk. In business, in politics, in life, Taleb argues that we should listen to people who bear the consequences of their own advice. That's our first takeaway from this incredible book, and it's something you can apply right away.
I believe in something I call skin in the game. Okay, skin in the game is, I define skin in the game, it's both moral and effective to remove risks, is that nobody should ever put someone else at risk. I don't really care about compensation, okay? I don't really care about ranking, because you can't have a trading competition because someone has a strategy that pays off very rarely.
Look for it in others and implement it in your own actions. The book also explores the Minorities Rule. Even a small, stubborn minority can bend the will of an indifferent majority. Minorities Rule concept is about the power of a small, inflexible group. It's like that one vegetarian friend we all have. When you throw a party, you're likely going all vegetarian for their sake, right? Boom. Minority ruling. That's it, the Minorities Rule in a nutshell, influencing the many. So next time you see the world shifting around you, remember, it might just be the influence of a steadfast few. Understanding this can help you navigate the world and maybe even cause changes that matter to you.
So the via negativa, as we've already covered, is also called the apophatic way. And it says that we can only say negative things about God. Not, oh, isn't he awful, but rather, he is not this. It comes from the Greek word, and I'm going to write this in the English alphabet, apophemi. Apophemi. Which means, literally, it means to deny.
Taleb recommends a via negativa approach to life. Via negativa is all about the power of subtraction. It's like decluttering your room. You don't always need more things. Sometimes you just need fewer distractions. You get rid of the old clothes, excess papers, anything you haven't used in months. And voila, a cleaner, more organized room. More space to breathe, think, and be productive. Just like that, it's via negativa at work. Remember this next time you think about adding more to your life. Sometimes, less really is more. And here's something for all you organizational buffs out there: decentralization. By spreading out risk and reducing the domino effect, decentralization helps in building resilience. Picture a spider's web. If you pluck one strand in a corner, does the whole web collapse? Not at all. That's because a spider's web is decentralized. No one strand holds all the power. Same goes for the internet. There's no single central switch controlling the whole network. It's a cluster of multiple servers and computers worldwide. Even if one server crashes, the internet doesn't stop. This decentralized system builds resilience. It's like a team sharing the workload, so if one player's out, the game still goes on.
Paul Barron was trying to figure out how to build a communication system that might actually survive a nuclear attack. So he had this idea of breaking messages up into blocks and sending them as fast as possible in every possible direction through the mesh network. So we built what eventually became a nationwide experimental packet network, and it worked.
So remember, there's power in spreading things out. That's decentralization in a nutshell. Keep this in mind next time you're building a team, a network, or even a spider's web. Sacrifice, it sounds like a heavy word, right? But it's simpler than it seems. It's like waking up an hour earlier to hit the gym. You're sacrificing that cozy sleep for better health and fitness, or consider a chess game. You might sacrifice a night now for a checkmate later. It's all about trading off something good now for potentially something great in the future. Remember, success often comes to those who are willing to give up the good for the great. That's the power of sacrifice. Keep this in mind when you're making your next big decision. So there you have it, a glance into the thought-provoking insights from Skin in the Game. It's not just a book, it's a lens to view the world in a different light. But remember, these are just the highlights. There's a ton more in the actual book. We here are just trying to extract applicable information from everywhere for you to help you solve the puzzles of your life to achieve the best things. However, we always suggest diving into the whole book for more insights. Got any takeaways of your own? Share in the comments below. And if you liked this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more insightful content.